So it's Sunday the 13th of July and it's just after 6:35 and what day is it? Day 35 from Lizard Point, I think. And day 32 from Land's End is underway. I've had a lovely rest day yesterday. It's very hot, touching 28, 29 degrees. Today's going to be a fairly warm one, but not quite as warm. But I've made early progress to try and beat the heat. It's not a huge day. It's about 17, 18 miles, just like the walk into Lockerbie. And I have actually got an old friend, Vicky, who lives in Moffat, who's offered me a bed for the night. Vicky's an old university mate who I've actually only seen once since university days, so it's really cool that I've got these people intermittently spread out at perfect points, and they've been able to help me out. It's just been awesome. Really looking forward to seeing Vicky and Colin. Colin was a third year when I was a first year, so let's do it. So 21st of December 1988, and just like in one of my previous videos in Cornwall with the Penley lifeboat disaster, which was the week before Christmas also, just a very poignant reminder of back in 1988. Nice little garden actually, but right by the side of a busy road, but I guess this must be very close to the spot where it happened. We don't want to go back to Gretna, we're going to Moffat. Funny, my wife is up in Lake Taupo this weekend, and there was a temporary ice rink put in there for the weekend because of course it's winter there. And I've come across one here in Lockerbie. Oh, look at my shadow there. Gosh, that packet looks heavy. Who's that silly guy walking in the heat? Just got to concentrate here, make sure a number of roundabouts, make sure I take the right one. And as I leave Lockerbie now, Tony Glentworth from Christchurch, Track Me Christchurch, who's provided the tracking system for me free of charge. Thanks so much, Tony. He has updated the route with the exact route I've taken. The numbers don't really reflect days taken. I think they're just sort of pinpoints. And that's available in the description below. And just a reminder again that this is in aid of Glaucoma New Zealand, who held their annual symposium this weekend up in Auckland. And also I Care for Africa. Two really worthy causes. Dig deep if you can. It's going to be unfortunately mainly road walking again. I think I've got 2 or 3 days left of road walking before I hit the trails, in particular the West Highland Way. There is a Clyde Way which might take me into Glasgow. Just see what the weather's going to be like. Maybe I'll just get that shift done as soon as possible, but we'll see. And there's another walkway into Glasgow also that can go from the Lanark area, and it links up with the Clyde Walkway. Can't remember the name of it. I'll research more of that this evening. And even though I'm outside of Lockerbie now in the country, it's great to see a walkway. It's very quiet. Just a small number of cars have passed me so far. I don't know, maybe on the way to church or to visit families or whatever on a Sunday morning. I'm walking adjacent to the motorway again. Just about to lose my pavement. It's been dead quiet on this road for a Sunday morning. Blue skies, but unfortunately rain forecast for tomorrow, so I'm going to have to plan around that later on. Cross back over as per highway code. Someone asleep in the van there. Approaching 4 miles today, and it's been pretty well. I guess it's road walking. It's nice to get some ground covered early in the day. Lovely breeze, and temperatures probably 16-17 degrees. Coming into a right bend, so I need to cross over. One feature about this road is, apart from the fact there's been no traffic, is that it's been lovely shade all the way, just about. That's what we want. Done 6 miles in an hour 50 this morning, so really pushed the pace, and that's been good. It's 19 degrees, just checked, and I'm coming within a mile of a place called Johnston Bridge, which has got like a little motorway services next to it, so I might just stop there for some breakfast. Someone asleep in the back car of that car too, in the back seat of that car, I should say. Must be like a theme for a Saturday night. Oh, look at these two cool dudes. Hi, buddy. Just a fraction over 2 hours today, and I've done 7 miles, which has been a good effort. And I bounce across the motorway, which is a lot quieter than it normally is. That's because it's Sunday morning. Only opened in 1995. Interesting. I wonder what these little, they look a little bit like a tram line, but obviously they're not tram lines, but I wonder what they are. I'm sure someone will tell me. This bridge was built in 1818. The road between Glasgow and Carlisle. And that's why there's a bridge. Johnston Bridge. Mile still. You said that 10 minutes ago. Stop off here, see if there's anything available to eat. I've got food anyway. Had a little bite before I left, but hey, need a break. 2 hours 15 into the day. Progress going. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I'm bouncing along quite happily. Just had some breakfast, filled my stomach, and James comes up behind me. James is from Invercargill, and I used to work there. So what a coincidence! He recognised the thing on my back, and he's come over and had a chat. And just like I've said on the previous videos, you get people like James stopping, it gives a real bounce in your step. James is doing Land's End to John O'Groats.
Land's End John O'Groats.
When did you start?
This is day 7.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple more days to go.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Brilliant. You'll be so excited now.
Absolutely. Looking forward to going over these hills today.
Oh.
And then hopefully a barbecue dinner. Looking forward
that's
to it.
Brilliant. I can't wait to get off the roads and get on some proper tracks again. So it's been a tough 3-4 days for me. So great to meet you, James.
Nice to meet you too, Noel.
Just like I've said before, James and his mate Andy ahead. It's so good when people stop and say hello. Someone else having a snooze. Lovely countryside, but it is spoilt somewhat by the noise of the traffic from the motorway that's been pretty consistently next to me for the last hour or so and beyond. Just a mile from Beatock now. It's definitely warming up. 21, 22 degrees. It's only 20 past 11. Beatock's only 3 miles from Moffat, so I'm less than actually 4 miles now to the finish. So the really early starts made all the difference, and the fact that it wasn't a huge day anyway. Just approaching the very busy A road there. Unfortunately, there's a bypass, a cycle bypass, which is great. Nice to be off the road for a short while. So I'm within half an hour of Beatock now. Beatock. Not sure there'll be a shop here. I think it's possibly a little bit too small. I'm only 2.5 miles from the finish line today, but it would be nice to have a little bit of a breather before I bang out the last 45-50 minutes. That was Beatock, and there was a pub, but it was right on the edge of town. I could have stopped in and got some ice cold something, but never mind. I'm only 2.3 miles from Moffat, which is where I'm finishing for the day, and I should be there before 1 o'clock, which is an amazing finish. All down to that early start. Just a mile from Moffat. Quite a busy road, and on the other side just some beautiful countryside. Moffat. Lots of welcome to Moffat signs. Welcome to the dark sky town of Moffat. That's an interesting one. Have to find more out about that. And according to the final welcome sign, it's an outstanding conservation town. Moffat's a really cool little place, no more so than this little newsagent who just gave me a free Coke, a free ice cream and an energy slab when they read the piece on the back of my pack. So thank you to Mike and Tina from this confectionery store, really appreciate it. Suddenly dawned on me, I don't have an address for my former course mate who's hosting me tonight, but I've got a picture of their house. It's got a blue garage, so it's somewhere around here, maybe just 100 metres further on. And I do believe I've spotted it just the other side of this tree. Oh, that looks like it. This is definitely the one. Oh, it's going to be good to see these guys again.
Hello.
Vicky, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Great to see you. I have been totally spoilt by Colin and Vicky. We have a little barbecue tonight. Thanks so much, guys. It's been so good catching up.
So good to see you.
Yeah.
And
great
I
to
really
see you.
appreciate all this attention and care.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Support your efforts.
So day 35 from Lizard and 32 from Land's End went well. It was a fairly warm to hot day, but the really early starts meant for a really early finish, bearing in mind the relatively shortish to medium day of 27 k's and 17 miles. So I think that's the earliest finish on trail, just after 1 p.m. Great catching up with the New Zealand guy who stopped on his bike, James, and his mate Andy, who were both cycling from Land's End to John O'Groats. So thanks, James, for stopping. That was really neat of you. But my word, Colin and Vicky, what fabulous hosts. They've just been amazing and just wonderful catching up and chatting with them. And they're real highlights of the days. The low light of the day, I've cracked one of the lenses in my phone for doing the videos, and this video is probably a little bit blurry as a result, but the straight on videos are still unaffected, which is good. I've included in this clip right at the beginning, just after the introduction, a little video I shot yesterday of the memorial of the Lockerbie disaster. So I've attached that to today's video. But all in all, a very good day. And that was day 35 from Lizard Point and day 32 from Land's End.